All right. So, hello everyone. It is the finale of Intel Folsom. So you think you're a chef? Are we all excited? Woo! All right. I'm Phyllis Tolles, and I'm the host for today. I'm the program manager for Folsom Excellence, proud sponsor of today's event in partnership with Bon Appetit and Corporate Services. To my left, your right, we have our guest judges that we have invited back. Each of them served one day last week as a judge, and they're all back today. I'm going to give them the opportunity to introduce themselves and to tell you what company or restaurant they are representing so we can all support. Take it away.
Well, it's nice to be back here. My name is John Paul Corey. I'm the corporate chef for Preferred Meats out of the San Francisco Bay Area, and we are a purveyor of fine, sustainably raised farm-to-table meats. And so, because that is the case, I got desserts last week. So, and usually get shot for deserting. So, anyhow, bad joke. Roy, you remember those days. And so it's great to be here, and I'll pass it on to Chef Wendy.
Hi, I'm Wendy Menting, Executive Chef from Bidwell Street Bistro right here in Folsom. And we are known for our classic French cuisine with California twist. And very happy to be here again today to see what all you guys do.
And welcome, yes, happy to be here as well. My name is Payo Bruich. I'm the executive chef of Lounge on 20. We're in Midtown Sacramento. I know see a couple of the faces have been in there. We specialize in a real modern style of cuisine, real local, seasonal ingredients, passionate staff of people doing really exciting things. So invite you all to come down.
Hi, my name is Ali Makani. I'm glad to be back. I'm one of the partners at Lounge on 20. I'm just here to make sure that he's here working and not just goofing around. So that's my job. But happy to be back.
All right, let's give our guest judges a warm round of applause. We're also going to take this opportunity to bring up Chef Allen. Chef Allen, come on up. He is with Bon Appetit, and Chef Allen and Mike, and Chef is going to introduce the Bon Appetit staff who is behind us, who are not going to do any coaching whatsoever. But Chef Allen is responsible for the mystery baskets and has done a fantabulous job of helping to put this together. So just tell us a little bit about your team today, Chef Allen.
Okay, I've got 4 gentlemen here. I've got Chef Hapana back here. I don't know if anybody over eats and over in FM5, but like yesterday he did braised lamb cheeks. Some new stuff that we're doing. He's doing a lot of good, exciting stuff over there. And then we have Chris Rodarte here. He's a new hire here about 2 months ago. He's been very good, very instrumental in all the catering stuff and all the good stuff that's going on there. A lot of talent. He's got a good future in this industry. Then I have Steve over here. I don't know if anybody does the tossed salads over in FM5. Steve does the tossed salads every day, makes everything from scratch. A lot of that's local, organic stuff. And then next to him, we have Chef Ruben. If you ever have the soups here at the cafe, that's Ruben. He makes all the soups here at the cafe. He's been doing a great job on that.
And yourself?
I'm the cafe chef here for FM7, formerly FM5.
All right, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you. All right, so just to kind of go over a little bit about the competition, again, the top 2 chefs from last week, we have Chef Emma. Chef Emma and your team, stand up, please. All right, take your stations. Chef Emma, as you're taking your station, maybe you can just introduce your team members for us real quickly.
We have Kathy. Can you hear me? Kathy Rashmi, Jennifer. Oh, thank you. Oh, and they're all gone. So, and Emma.
All right, let's give them a hand. This is Chef Emma and the red team. All right, and next we have Chef Sinclair and the burgundy team. Chef Sinclair, if you could introduce your team, please. Let's give them a hand.
Yeah, hi. We have Kimmy Nat here, who will be responsible for the garnishes on the various dishes we'll be preparing today. And also we have Marianne, who will be responsible for making pastries and actually responsible for the dessert. She's our pâtissier today.
All right, Chef. Thank you, Chef Sinclair. Take your stations. All right, so in the mystery baskets today, each chef and their team will have the honor of providing for our guest judges an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. And they will have to do all that and have it plated now. They're going to have exactly 60 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So by 3:30, 3:35 here, they should have plates ready for service. So is everybody in their stations and everybody ready to go? The judges are going to be going back and forth between the 2 stations. The judges, the categories here that we are, can I see the categories just again that the judges are Scoring on will be taste, creativity, technique, and presentation. And the scores range anywhere from 0 to 5. 5 is excellent, 4 is very good, 3 is average, 1 is you're not a chef, and in true Intel fashion, 0 is BE, below expectation. Had to stay true to Intel. So, all right, Chef Emma, Chef Sinclair, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, clock is ready to go, and we will start the competition now. Let's open those baskets. Chef John, can you maybe tell us what they've got in those baskets?
Yeah, let's see what we got. We've got some fennel,
Yeah. Fish.
and we've got some halibut,
Oh, wow.
and we've got a rack of lamb,
Mango.
some mangoes,
Ooh, artichokes. They are picky.
some artichokes.
Yes.
There we go, and some artichokes. And maybe we could pass it on here to Chef Wendy, and she could tell us a little bit about what is in the pantry.
Well, you have your usual suspects of vinegars and oils and whatnot over here. And then produce-wise, we've got onions. We've got what looks like some Yukon potatoes, lettuces, peppers, spinach. We've got some rice.
Okay.
And
So
we've got
let's
some
use
fruit
that
over
in the
here.
bread pudding.
Pears, apples, chocolate, blueberries, and dried figs. So a little bit of everything over here.
All right, so it looks like we've got some interesting things in our pantry, and already, chefs, we've got over here, Chef Sinclair and his team are already cutting, slicing, and dicing. Looks like they've got a plan of action. Chef Sinclair, do you know what you're going to be fixing?
I will use, I think for this, it will be too much for the appetizer. We use that for the entree as a side. Yeah, yeah.
All right, sounds like you've got a plan of action over here then, huh?
Good.
All right. Chef Pio, let's check on Chef Emma. Looks like they may be struggling over here.
So I see we got some. Everybody started cooking on Chef Sinclair's side. We got a lot of
Okay, so
communication and
you-
planning. Looks like it's
Who is the
happening on
dessert?
this side. Putting a game plan together.
I'm sorry?
Game plan coming
Yeah,
together.
we know for the dessert, we are going to do a French toast and then use that to do a bread pudding with mangoes, with
Nice.
the crème anglaise.
Very nice.
So that's the dessert. The entree, we are going to do an interpretation of a Flammküche.
All right,
But
don't
you-
tell us everything. Surprise us a little bit. Go for it.
And,
Yeah.
and that, I have no idea what we will do with it. So
All
that's
right.
the middle part.
I like it. I like it.
We will
Looks
see.
good. Looks good.
Okay, so this one, oh God. Yeah, we need to cut them.
Well,
We need to
seeing
make
that
the fish
everything in our kitchen is scratch made, I know what has gluten in it and what does not. So anybody who has a
don't want
gluten
to have
allergy,
fish with-
we are very easily able to customize your dinner and create something really fantastic for you that is gluten free.
I'm going to do some spice
Go
on
ahead,
the
take
This
that.
sides
gentleman
of
right
the...
here, Roy Ubry, who works for Intel,
the
first
lamb.
chef I ever
Yeah.
worked for.
Oh, is that right?
Some,
Ah, where did you
30
work with?
years ago, Roy? 30.
You were 10, right?
Yeah.
Tell us, where was
Schooners.
this
It was
at?
at Schooners, which is
Yeah,
where
we do.
Ink is now, on the corner of 29th and N Street, 28th and N. That was before Paragary's even existed. It was Lord Beaverbrooks across the street, I think. at the time.
Wow.
And then Paragary's
yes.
came
So,
in.
Roy,
So
tell
they-
us, why didn't you apply to be in the competition?
correct.
Two
just a
reasons.
little
One,
bit.
I was afraid, and two, I was in Israel.
Oh, okay.
And then after
So
that,
maybe
you can
next
press the
time.
garlic,
And
that
so
would be
what
great.
what
I didn't see
caused
any
you to
questions.
go from say the kitchen to the labs? Are you an engineer? What are you doing?
Well, the main thing is the hours.
Okay.
It's
you
a
put,
lifestyle
cinnamon with it
that's
in it?
very gratifying,
Okay, yeah, you
but
can
also very
sprinkle.
time consuming and stressful. This is way less stress. Trust me.
Wow, look at that. So
So,
congratulations to the chefs. You guys have more stressful jobs
don't-
than working at Intel.
you
That's
put
really
any-
saying a lot, right? Because Intel is a very stressful
oh, no, that's not the cream.
environment.
That's me.
Are you
So
making
I've got a
a
question then for those of you that are in the audience that may have applied or may not. How many of you are cooks at home, chefs at home, and think that you do a great job at home? Let's see
Great.
your hands.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we've got a couple hands. All right. So tell us, can I get a
They have to
mic?
be thicker.
Wendy, can I get your
Thicker.
mic, please? So tell us
Thicker.
what's your
They have
name
to be. Let me show you.
and what it is that you
have to
like to
be-
prepare that you think that you're really good at.
My name is Raphael, and I love doing dessert and
Okay.
like chocolate mousse and mix it with the fruits.
With fruits?
Yes,
All right. So do you have a name for it?
it's
It's,
banana
yeah,
mousse.
okay.
All right, Chef
Wait,
Pio.
so
Sounds like you
the-
want to get in
she's going
there.
to do it.
Judges are looking for a time.
Yes.
Jennifer,
How much
can you
time do we
the
have
grill
left
on
for
the-
that?
We have got
Or do you know how to
about
do it?
33
You just do
minutes.
that.
Okay. 33
But it's
minutes.
too early because
great.
it's only.
So is your lamb now getting ready to go
Yeah,
to
yeah,
sear? Is
let's
that what
wait,
we're doing
let's-
here?
Yeah, we're
Put
gonna
that there
sear
to
the lamb,
marinate. If you
and
want
then
to put a little more
after that
rosemary,
into the
you
oven.
still have time to do it.
Hopefully, it'll be done.
Great.
We are going to
You're right. Any questions for one of them?
No,
All
no,
right.
no, that's enough,
I've got a
that's enough.
question then. Chef Emma, tell us a little bit about how once you found out that you were in the running as a top chef, competing against Chef Sinclair, how did that make you feel and what have you done to prepare?
Well, we were all so excited, and all our colleagues and friends was like rooting for us. So that was the happy part of it. And then we were like, oh my God, we need to do 3 dishes in 1 hour. At that time, we thought it was just 45 minutes, so we were even more scared about it. But yeah, happy, and then oh my God, and then we're good.
Great, great. All right. Chef Sinclair, how about yourself? Same question. How did you feel when you found out that you were one of our top chefs and we're going to be competing in the finale today? And what did you do to prepare?
So we're actually very excited when we hear that Emma was going to be the other person, because our goal is to showcase the glory of French cuisine, and we win either way today. So
Okay.
Ready to the max.
All right. Just as a time check, you've
Okay,
got about
let's put it
17
back.
minutes. Chef Sinclair,
So-
Chef Emma, you've got
17
about
minutes.
17
Over
minutes.
time until it-
great, thank you.
Yeah, remove all the green because they went on top of that. I don't want to have
All
that.
right. Looks like we maybe have one of our chefs that
I
is
don't want
already
to have the
starting to
green
do a
on the
little bit of
potato.
plating over
I
here.
want to have the blue.
Yeah, she's taking the caramel and making like shapes on a is that
Hopefully it will happen. We'll see.
Chef Wendy, what kind of paper is that? Parchment paper. And so then I guess once it dries, she'll use that as part of the decoration.
Okay.
We have a nice crowd out here now. Lots of faces. Anybody have a predetermined winner so
Okay,
far?
so we need
Any
to-
votes?
okay,
Any
so we-
votes?
we
Anybody
use
gonna
one of
venture a
them.
guess?
Can you turn
Yeah.
it off because
Okay.
otherwise it's gonna-
We've got some cheering for you over here, red team. Chef Emma and red team. How about Chef Sinclair and Burgundy team over here?
Okay.
There we go. There we go. Pump it up. Pump it up.
You see the mix I made? No. Let's keep it.
Chef John, Chef Ali, Chef Pio. Looks like over here we're starting to get some plates. Come on over, take a look over here so we can check out the technique and things that are going on with Chef Emma and her team over here.
I'm sorry.
Talking to the guest chefs.
Okay.
Now, what we're looking at here, Chef Emma, it looks like some halibut on a potato raft there with creamed onions, correct?
Perfect.
Yeah, because I was told. And then it looks like a cucumber and apple salad. I wasn't told that. Is that what the...
Cucumber.
It's fennel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate
Very good.
cucumber.
You
Don't
hate cucumber?
Oh.
All right, chefs, just want to let you know we've got about 5 minutes.
Okay.
About 5
Is it
minutes.
enough?
5 minutes.
More?
Looks like some.
Yeah. I decided not to go French today.
One of the things that we want to remind all of you while we're here in the event that you did know that this week has started the community giving campaign here with Intel. It's a 5-week campaign. This is an opportunity to really be able to, whatever your nonprofit of choice is, you can donate to whatever nonprofit that you so choose. But this is your opportunity to do that. Intel also matches your donation, so we just want to remind and encourage each of you, if you haven't already, please register and donate with the Community Giving Campaign. They've got some fantastic things planned. Yesterday was the Pancake with Purpose. How many of you enjoyed pancakes yesterday? Pancakes with Purpose was this week. I believe next week, Jeanette, is it the basket drawing? That's what's going on next week. And then after that is the silent auction. And then the final week of the campaign, what's happening? Bake Off. It is the Bake Off, as well as there's a Halloween costume contest that is going on, and there will be an agency fair there as well. So if you haven't already decided on what your nonprofit of choice is, they will showcase nonprofit organizations throughout the campaign. So again, we're asking and encouraging you to please make sure that you are mindful of that and to be sure to register to support the Community Giving Campaign. All right. Ooh.
All right.
Right, it looks like that is going to be time for us. Time is up, and we've got the table coming out. Perfect. We are going to ask Chef Emma and Chef Sinclair to present your presentations out on the table, please. Chef Emma, you can start us off and tell us what you have and what was kind of your thought behind why you decided to do what you did and present for the judges today.
So here we have, it's a slice of potato which has been roasted, and on top of that, onion-based cream, and the fish on top of it, which has been with spice and a little of lemon. Here it's a salad made of fennel and green apple, so it's a kind of a tart taste, but I think it will be a nice combination with the cream of the fish. Here for the entree, we have the lamb with the combined butter made of herbs. It's a mix of rice and bell pepper. And here we have some roasted artichokes with butter also, a lot of butter actually, butter and herbs. And then for the dessert, when I came in the competition, I thought about doing a bread pudding to go a little away from my French roots, but I wanted to use the French toast, so just a mix of the both. So I started to do the French toast, and then from there, I did the French pudding. At the bottom, we have the crème anglaise, which means English cream, so it's a mix of milk and sugar and yolk and vanilla. And here for the decoration, some caramel.
All right, let's give Chef Emma and her team, the red team, a hand. All right, Chef Sinclair, please describe for us what you have as part of your presentation and why you elected to put together what you have for us today.
Okay, so starting with the appetizer, what we have is basically steamed zucchini with a bit of garlic on top, and then underneath there's the cucumber lettuce, and then so basically what I like to do with the appetizer is to keep it light, keep it fun, and the theme here is balance. So the balance is between sweetness, acidity, savoriness, and fat, and so with the balsamic vinaigrette, you should taste all that there. In fact, with the zucchini, I think what you'll first taste is the garlic, and then the juices of the zucchini comes out. And then when you swallow it, I think you will start the sweetness of the balsamic vinaigrette will come out. That's the hope. And then the artichoke is basically turned with it's called turning an artichoke. Basically, just get the artichoke heart out, and then it's cooked à la blanc, which is a little different than typical blanching. You blanch it with flour and lemon. The idea is to keep it as white as possible. And then it's a simple sear on the fillet of fish, and then sprinkle some lemon zest. So that's the appetizer. I think it can be a salad too if you like. For the entree, we have the basically sweat softened bell pepper with a roasted bell pepper sauce with a glazed carrot, because carrots and lamb always goes really well. And the lamb is cooked medium rare with a roasted bell pepper sauce. I think I just said that. And for the dessert, what we have for you is buttered shortbread that Mariam made for us. And then the theme here is to show you the different techniques you can use on a fruit. So what we have here is mango 4 ways, okay? The first way is mango coulis, which you'll find around the decoration there, also inside a cookie. The second way is lightly sauteed mango. The third way is just raw, and the fourth way is the mango candy. So to kind of show you different techniques and various things you can do with a piece of fruit.
All right, let's give Chef Sinclair and his Burgundy team a hand. All right, so before we start the actual tasting for the judges, I'm wondering, do either of you have any questions for our chefs regarding their technique, or any questions for them as part of your judging? No? All right. All right. Well, how about we do this systematically? Again, I believe that chivalry is not dead, so how about we start with Chef Emma, and let's go with the appetizer. So we're going to ask all of our guest judges to please start with the appetizer for Chef Emma. Chef, who are we missing? Chef Wendy? Oh, there you are. Okay. And I believe that's the appetizer over there, right? Is that the appetizer, Chef Emma?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Small plates.
In addition to our chefs, Chef Sinclair and Chef Emma, let's give their teams a hand as well. Yeah, they did a fantastic job. Sinclair, is there anything else that you maybe would like to share about your experience or about, how it was back here cooking? Did you feel any pressure today?
Definitely when I saw fish and meat, well, that was kind of welly to have both. But I had the plan for the appetizer and for the dessert. The dessert I initially thought I would do with pear, the white pudding with pear. When I saw the mangoes, well, that was an easy switch to mangoes. And the appetizer, I wanted to have prosciutto. Well, fish turned out to be really good. I even burned my tongue when I tried it because it was like too hot. Not too spicy, but just temperature hot. The middle, the entree was, I had no idea what we would have. So when we turned out to have artichoke, let's say, and lamb, that's how it turned out. But the rest planning was important, though, to be ready, and not because we have only 1 hour. So we wanted to know who will be doing what, and then, as you say, on the fly for the entree, to be more creative at that time.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Chef Sinclair.
So Marianne and Kimmy and I actually had 2 practice sessions in the last 2 weeks, and basically our focus was technique. We say forget about the ingredient, it's the technique. If we get the technique down, anything they throw at us, we can do. For instance, today the dessert was mango 4 ways. If it were apple, it would have been apple 4 ways because it's the same technique. So that's the thing, we really practice. We want to focus on the technique, and this way, anything they throw at us, we can just recreate the dishes. That's our approach today.
Excellent. Let's give both of them a hand.
Okay. Overall, just kudos to both teams for coming out and being in front of all these people and coming up with something to create today. Really good job on both sides. It was, I have to say, extremely close. What I could see difference-wise, Chef Emma really brought the comfort and the hominess to her food. Chef Sinclair, a little bit more of that cordon bleu shining through his very good technique. So that's my take on the 2 teams today.
I agree. Clearly, a different style in both teams. Both of them did a fantastic job, and we enjoyed tasting and judging both of their dishes. So really, really more of that rustic approach. You can see it in the plating and the flavors. Just a totally different style versus Sinclair was a little more of that technique, that technical approach, a little bit more tighter, cleaner plates. But overall, just really, really, like I said, really close, and we had a great time with it.
So again, congratulations to both. I'm going to give you a different perspective of this. The fact is, we could see every plate be plated differently, different presentation. But when we started judging in the back, it wasn't really about how the plate was presented or how it was colors or whatever. It came down to actually how it was the product that was on the plate was cooked and was seasoned. So that's really important in when you want to call yourself a chef. And I love that you're not a chef on the thing. It really comes down to seasoning the meat or your protein correctly and cook it in the right way at the right temperature and pull it off the grill or on the stove at the right time. And I think that is the underlying winning versus losing in this competition. It came down to that.
Yeah, I'd like to give kudos to both because it takes a lot of effort to do something like this, and it's not something you're doing every day. So I would have to say fantastic on both for the effort. There were some hits and some misses, and as Ali brought out, it does come down to technique, the ease of how you would eat it. It might look nice, but how are you going to eat it when it gets to you? Is it seasoned properly? Are the temperatures correct? Do the flavors go well together? Saw 2 completely different styles here, and both of them very good. Very refined style on Chef Sinclair, and something that speaks to the heart on Chef Emma's. One reminded me more of a bistro, and the other one more of a white tablecloth restaurant. But they were both very, very good, and it came down to nuance, really. And we have a final score. Shall we give it? Chef Emma, 38. Chef Sinclair, 42.5. Chef Sinclair.
Nice job anyway, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Very nice job.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job.
Great job. Thank you.